Welcome back, and to continue our little mini-series, I've got part 2. If you've not seen part 1, you can watch it if you want, it's pretty much the same as this one. Go watch that one, then come back and watch this one. It'll be fun, honest.
Because whenever I say, that was pretty sexist of you, to either like a friend or someone I'm around and I'm kind of confronting them, they will immediately almost scream at my face, "It was a joke!" As if sexism is funny.
As I said, jokes are funny. Some people find different jokes funny. That's not your problem, you humorless prig.
Because whenever there's a discussion about rape culture, someone will always bring up, well, there's some girls who report false rapes. And although that's true, it happens, as does false reports in literally everything, no matter what you're talking about. There are false reports, but only less than 1% of all of the rapes that are reported, not to even mention the ones that are not reported because people are scared to report. Less than 1%. You can't use that in an argument. It's so irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant when you take into consideration that rape culture enthusiasts like yourself don't look at the bigger picture long enough to notice that the data gathering of these statistics was flawed, and don't even ask the questions of were you raped or were you sexually assaulted. And in fact, a lot of the instances of rape and sexual assault mentioned in the badly done surveys only became rape when a third party identified them as rape, namely the questioner who was supposed to be objective during the data gathering.
Because society thinks that showing weakness is girly.
It's only girly when boys do it. I love being girly, and it's not a weakness when a girl does it.
When I was younger, I wanted to dye my hair brown because people kept on making so many jokes about blonde girls are so dumb, as if hair color actually defines your IQ level.
True, you get some really intelligent blondes. Pamela Anderson, Marilyn Monroe, Miley Cyrus. Oh, wait. Some blondes play on their hair colour. Doris Day wasn't quite so dumb. Can I tell you the name of another dumb blonde?
I'm a feminist because 47,000 women die every single year because of unsafe abortions.
Then they should have gone to a bloody doctor. How is feminism going to stop women from dying with unsafe abortions? By the way, I can range from 47,000 a year to 1.2 million a year. Which fact is correct? See, if it's the 1.2 million, the human race is fucking doomed.
Because girls all over the world are denied education because of their gender.
Not because of their gender, because of their wealth, or rather their lack of wealth. And boys are denied an education for the same reason. Research, women.
Because there are dress codes for females at schools. Because, I mean, shoulders, thighs, and stomachs are so sexy now, am I right? Ugh!
Those dress codes apply to boys as well. Notice that none of the schools you've ever been to has allowed boys to wear skirts.
Because women all over the world are sold into prostitution.
Yeah. Look at these two snapshots that show that boys are getting sold into prostitution as well. But we get to ignore that little tidbit, don't we?
Because to some people, men who are using beauty products are automatically gay.
How many pifters do you know who wear makeup? Frick, sorry. How many men do you know who wear makeup?
Because women should be able to breastfeed regardless of the location. That is what boobs are for. They're for breastfeeding. I know. Shocking!
Breasts are also sexually arousing. I know. Shocking. And by the way, breastfeeding is unhygienic in public. It's a bodily fluid.
I'm a feminist because girls who have a lot of sex are sluts and whores. But I mean, on the other hand, if you're a boy and you sleep around, you're a fucking legend. Double standards much?
No, it's not a double standard. Men who sleep around are man whores, womanizers, and a general health risk. I didn't make those words up, you know. They've been around since before my mother was born.
Because I'm always referred to as someone's girlfriend or sister or daughter or friend instead of just myself, Eileen, a human being.
And boys are referred to as someone's boyfriend or son or what were the other ones? Oh, that's it. Or brother or friend instead of just themselves, whatever the names are. Wait, friend? That's a gender neutral word. Fucking hell, you're reaching there.
Because almost no schools in America allows girls on their football teams.
Holy shit, I'm not surprised. Have you seen American football? Stick a girl on that team and she'd be in hospital within a week. Those guys wear 20 pounds of body armour. They would hit her like a freight train.
Because in some parts of the world, women are not allowed to leave their home without their husband.
Kill the evil Nazis then. Don't fucking blame me, you said it. That's what their religion teaches.
Because people think that feminism is man-hating.
You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. You're fucking scum. You are fucking scum. Fucking rape apologist, incest supporting, woman hating, fucking scum.
Is there someone else I can wait that she won't follow me?
Fucking scum. Yeah, just another.
I just want to listen to someone else's opinion. I'm not even on a side here. I just listen to as many people as I can.
You know what though? Why would you pay money to fucking support a fucking rape apologist if you weren't fucking one?
I never heard him say anything that was.
Well, it's fucking scum.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Because in PE, apparently only the macho guys could demonstrate how to do sit-ups. And this didn't happen like once every so often. This happened every single PE lesson of my whole school experience.
Ever seen a wimpy guy trying to do sit-ups? Fucking hilarious.
Because boobs are used to sell and promote products. See pictures.
What are these men being used to sell again? I put the words in because I know you'd never be able to guess.
Because apparently shaving is considered optional for men, but mandatory for women.
It's no more mandatory for women than it is for men. It's not written in law. Hairy women exist. They are considered dirty if they don't shave. Hairy men exist. They are considered dirty if they don't shave. That's why some men even shave their chests. Fuck! Do you know how gross women find men with hairy backs?
I'm a feminist because fuck gender rules.
Ponytail, makeup, girly top under a girly tracksuit top, necklace, glittery earrings, little lights in a dead plant that's sitting in the glittery flower pot. But fuck gender rules. Wait, Why do you have a dead plant in the video? Is that the Republican code? You get a charge for neglecting your plants.
Because whenever I am discussing or argumenting about something, whether it's feminism or politics, I always get interrupted. It's always by a male.
Are you talking bullshit? You're talking bullshit, aren't you? Yeah, I refrained from interrupting you there. If you talk bullshit, you get interrupted. I'm a woman, and I want to interrupt you with a slap upside the head. And I'm a pacifist. That's got to say something about how much bullshit you're spouting here.
Because reversed racism doesn't exist and it has never existed.
No, it's just racism. Do you think it would be okay for a black woman to beat the shit out of you because you're white?
I'm a feminist because men are pressured into being macho and dominant.
Yeah, and feminists only want to date the hunky guys with the sit-back abs, while most other women are fine with settling for the ones who'll make better husbands.
Because in 2011, France banned face covering, meaning that 2,000 Muslim women were targeted.
What? You know that ban covered more than fucking burqas, right? It also covered motorcycle helmets to protect people from anonymous robbers. Let France do what the fuck it wants with its own laws.
Because too many people seem to think that no means convince me.
Sometimes it does. Stay out of other people's bedrooms unless you want to join in.
Because in June this year, 102 people were attacked in Orlando at a gay club.
And if anyone speaks out against the shithead who did it, they're Islamophobic. What's your take on the rapists coming into your country pretending to be refugees? Not the refugees themselves, just the ones pretending to be refugees.
Because surely enough, not all men are rapists, but all men are potential ones.
All women are potential child murderers. I don't hear you spewing that lie as if it were a fact.
Because I've gotten several unwanted dick pics.
I've had several unwanted vagina pics. That's even worse than unwanted tit pics. And I'm a fucking woman.
Oh, I felt like I was about to puke there.
Maybe you were gagging on a dick pic.
Because a married woman is called Mrs. instead of Miss, while a man is still called Mr. It's almost like once a woman gets married, her whole identity is changed.
Ooh, one that I can't argue. I disapprove of marriage. Period. Not the bloody kind of period.
Because I want to be known for the content of my character and not for my gender.
From what I can see, you don't have much character.
Because feminism is considered a controversial topic.
Men's rights activism is considered misogynistic. Shit. It took me 3 tries to spell activism. I really must be losing brain cells. Someone call an ambulance. Wait, you're a feminist because feminism is considered a controversial subject. That must be one of the worst reasons I've ever heard. And I've been listening to yours.
Because women of color are barely represented.
I have no idea what you said here. Slow down. I have to edit this.
Because 1 in 4 women in England and Wales will experience domestic violence in their lifetime.
And how many men? These are just the ones who report it. Because what happens when a man reports that his partner is beating the shit out of him. He gets laughed at or arrested because he must have abused her first.
I'm a feminist because I'm not a fucking object.
Neither am I, but I'm not a feminist. What kind of stupid reason is that? Make a point, damn it.
Because women are taught that in order for them to love their body, a male has to like it.
Yeah, when was the last time a skinny guy got laid by lots of women? Would you rather have the wimp or the hunk?
Because there has never been a woman president in the United States.
Because the people, men and women, don't vote for a vagina. They vote for a policy. I knew this was coming. Stay the fuck out of another country's government. We've had a woman prime minister. She fucked up our economy and started a war in the Falklands.
And this is the first year that the Democrats or the Republicans even have a woman as a presidential candidate.
I know, it's still the same as the last one. Maybe because no woman has ever chosen to stand in the running. It's a hard job with lots of overtime and very little time to breastfeed your little brats down the market.
Because of our heteronormativity and cisnormativity in today's society.
Just in today's society. Heteronormativity and cisnormativity have been in every era of civilization. It just means normal reproductive procreation. In fact, breaking away from cisnormativity has only been scientifically possible in the past few decades. Get this woman a biology book, please, someone. What did it teach in schools in Sweden?
Because I always have to add, not all men, so people won't get greedy.
You have to add that not all men, so people won't get greedy. You know, if you wouldn't generalize men, you wouldn't need to add not all men. Those men are offended because you just accused them of crimes by saying all men are potential rapists. Don't deny that one. I can prove it.
Because surely enough, not all men are rapists, but all men are potential ones.
See? I have a My Little Pony that's smarter than you, named Rainbow Dash.
I'm saying men because men in groups are the ones that attack, harass, assault, murder. The list goes on and on.
Yeah, and women never, ever, ever attack in mobs, do they?
I'm a feminist because today's society tells men that they are not allowed to show feelings or cry because that's considered feminine.
Uh-huh. And if they do, women will dump their arses right out on the streets. Even feminist women.
Because growing up, my school only educated me about big and important males of history.
I don't believe that. There were loads of big, important women in history. Just because you weren't paying attention, because you were writing little notes to Tanya across the table, don't blame the teacher. Plus, who was the seventh person to walk on the moon? What were Buzz Aldrin's first words when he stepped foot on the moon? If you can't answer that straight out, I've made my point. History only cares about the first. Never heard of Marie Curie, Catherine the Great, Cleopatra, Queen Victoria? There's no fucking way your school did not bring them up.
Because everything I say in this video would be taken way more seriously if one of my male friends were sitting here.
Hardly. He'd be told he was only doing it to get laid. By feminists. Ask any male feminist.
Because we aren't taught in school that today's gender equality is an issue.
Because equal rights is written into law. You live in the most feminist country in the world. Did you learn anything in school, or did you just skip that part of your life altogether?
Because it is 2016 and I still cannot go to a festival without being sexually harassed.
Define sexual harassment. Fuck you. I've never been able to go to a festival, you privileged, white, cis-normative, heteronormative, any number of feminist explicatives you want in here. Oh yeah, and it's the current year!
Because Robin Thicke made a song encouraging rape and violence, and people liked it, and they still do.
Yeah, there's no accounting for taste. Beyonce wrote a song about men possessing women, and feminists liked it, and still do.
Because either I'm wearing way too much makeup or I'm not wearing enough.
But not from the same person, right? Different people, different opinions.
Because between 65 to 85% of all sexual assaults are not reported.
How do you quantify an unquantifiable number? You can't say 65% of these crayons are red if you don't know how many crayons there are. And to say women aren't good at maths.
Because I'm sick of always having to walk around with the keys in my hand.
I put my keys in my pocket when I have pockets, and I usually have pockets. Otherwise, they go into a bag. Because the chances of a woman being attacked are so slim that I'm not afraid to go out alone. Liberate yourself from the fear that feminism has instilled in you.
Because some men get offended by being called a girl.
Some women get offended by being called a girl. Men get offended by being called girls because they're not girls, dummy. How would you feel if I called you a man? You and your cisgender, heterosexual, white male privilege.
Ever. I'm a feminist because I'm scared to put up this video.
Yet, you did so anyway. Well done on conquering that fear. The fear that was only there because BuzzFeed told you that being a woman on the internet was scary.
Because women are discriminated at work for being or being able to get pregnant.
You work 9 months into your pregnancy and then don't take time off to raise your child. See how you like it. You don't get discriminated for being able to get pregnant at all, you little liar. No one at work even thinks about you getting pregnant. They just want you to get on with your work. Dumbass.
Because girls who are raising their voices often get threatened.
Raising your voice is threatening behavior. You get threatened when you threaten people.
I'm a feminist because feminism is about equality.
Yeah? Tell that to Cat Black, who says men should sit at the back and shut up. Tell that to Julie Bindel or Clementine Ford.
Because my teacher always tells me and my girlfriends off when we're being too loud, but never even points a finger at the boys when they're literally screaming on the other side of the classroom.
Bullshit.
Because there has to be an International Women's Day.
Because feminists demanded it. When's International Men's Day? Men don't get to celebrate being men.
Because 1 in 6 American women have been the victim of an attempted or completed rape.
And we don't know how many men are victims of rape because they're not allowed to talk about it. And if they do, they get arrested for domestic violence if his rapist says he hit her. Or, what did we say earlier? They get told it wasn't rape because he got an erection. An erection is not consent. Last one, and it's been a hard slog through these murky reasoning skills. What a relief. It has to be a big one, right? Save the best till last.
I'm a feminist because I'm a woman. And why would I not be on my own side and stand up for my own rights and opportunities?
That's it. That's your best reason. That's what we've been building up to all this time. Because you're a fucking woman. You have equal rights and opportunities. In fact, you have more rights than men, you fucking turd. You live in a gynocentric fucking country where your only asset is that you have a fucking vagina. And men have to do fucking everything for you because you're too fucking precious to do diddly squat for yourself. Get off your ass and prove that you have worth. Deep breaths, Kitty. Take deep breaths. It's over. I was only kidding. It wasn't part 1 of 13. I just wanted to see you all squirm. Thanks again to Bane for helping me learn to move my head. I'm off to use the letterbox, then cry in a corner. See you all next time.